What is your name?
Jacinta Barca, sir.
Your age?
37 years old.
And you are 5 feet 1 inch and 66 kg, am I right?
Yes, sir.
And I will interview you for looking after children, because you don't have experience looking after elderly people. Now I've got many families who wants a DH to look after their children, and I've got this family who got two very naughty children. Okay, they are 2 years old and 4 years old. They like to run around the house. They climb the stairs. They climb up and down the stairs. They run up. They sometimes even run out of the house. Sir and mom won't be in the house because they are working. Do you think you can handle these two children?
Yes, sir.
And you have to imagine, they are very naughty. They will throw their toys all around the house, and they will maybe even push you or pull you. They will. They are very active. Okay, they are very active. Do you think you can look after these two active children?
Yes, sir.
You can.
Yes, sir.
I see that you have looked after 9 children in the Middle East. So
Yes.
maybe these 2 children should be okay for you. But you have to
Yes,
be
sir.
very responsible because sir and mom is not in the house. You are the only one in the house. You have to make sure that they don't run out of the house, close the gate or close the door. Can you be responsible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you tell me something about yourself?
I am honest, hardworking, responsible, and I will follow all the rules of my employer.
Yeah. It's very important you be excuse me. It's very important you to be very responsible because looking after children is a responsible job. Okay?
Yes, sir.
And these 2 children, you just imagine, see whether you can actually look after them. They will like to run around the house. The house is a double story. They run and up and down the stairs. So you have to maybe run after the 2-year-old child because if you are not careful, the child might fall down. So you have to be alert all the while to look after the 2 children. And when they're sleeping, you might have to do some cooking so that they will have their food for their lunch or even for their dinner or for their breakfast. Do you think you can handle this job?
Yes, sir.
The housework when you are having the free time, okay, when the children is resting or the children is sleeping, you will need to do housework. The housework is the normal housework lah, like cleaning, washing, but the main thing are the 2 children. You have your focus
Yes.
are mainly on the 2 children because the sir and mom are not in the house. Most of the time they are working and they come back late. So can you imagine the situation?
Yes, sir.
So after you have, I think you just give it a thought. After giving a thought, do you think you can handle this type of situation? Can you think it over and see whether you can handle this situation? Do you think you can?
Yes, sir, I can.
Because I see that you have worked in Saudi and your experiences, what are your experience in Saudi? The 3.5 years that you work in Saudi?
Household chores, sir, and taking care of children.
So your main job, taking care of children, housework, when the children are sleeping or maybe they are doing the homework or something like that. How many children are there in Saudi?
9, sir.
So all the 9 children you are looking after them. How old are they? The 9 children.
Yes, sir, but the most important is the youngest one, the 2 years old and 1 year old.
I see. So you have 2. You look after the 9 children, and the youngest is 1 year and 2 years old. Of course, they are the one that probably running around. The 2 years old, I'm sure he's very active, and also the 1 year old. So what was your job in looking after these two children?
But by giving them I make a routine for giving them food, by taking a bath, changing clothes, and changing the diapers.
I see. And what about the other children? How old are they?
12 years old, 11 years old, 9 years old. They are already big, sir.
Some more? Can you remember their age? 1 year, 2 years? Do you have one that is
4
3
years
years?
old,
1 year, 2 years, 4 years, then 5?
7 years old, 8, like that, sir.
Okay, that means
Until 12.
1 year old, 2 years old, 4 years old, 7 years old, and 8, 10, and 12, or something like that. Am I right? So the main concentration is on the 1 year and the 2 years old child, right?
Yes, sir.
Then what about the
Yes.
4-year-old child? You still have to take care, right?
No, sir.
Then who takes care of the 4-year-old child?
No, sir.
Huh?
No, sir.
Who take care of
Because
the
my employer, the wife has no job.
Oh, I see. So
She's
the mom.
inside
So the mom
Yes, sir.
will help to look after the children now. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
So your main concentration is on the 1-year-old and 2 years old child.
Yes, sir.
So do you have any problem looking after the child and doing the housework together?
No problem.
No, okay. So now I've got another family with one child, 7 years old, and sir mom also working. But the main thing is the mom is very strict. She's very strict and also very fussy. She will sometimes scold you. She will also give you a lot of instruction. Do you think you can handle that?
Yes, sir.
And also you need to do housework. The two children, I mean the one child, I think is okay. The main thing is you must be able to handle the sir's mother. Do you think you can handle? Sometimes she will scold you. Do you think it is okay? If you do something wrong or
Yes,
do
sir.
something slow and something not so clean, because she wants everything to be very clean. Are you okay with that?
Yes, sir. No problem.
And okay, the other one is they have got 3 domestic helper and 1 child. The child is 2 years old. You will need to look after the child, sleep with the child, and take very good care of the child. I say very good care because of course you are the one that will be responsible for the child, because the other DH is going back somewhere in June, the one who is looking after the child. The other one will be taking charge of cooking, one to take charge to look after the house. And if you are experienced in looking after the child, you look after this child and sleep with the child. At night time you might have to get up, maybe give some milk or water. Do you think you can handle this one child?
Yes, sir.
Sometimes you might have to help in the cooking, because the maid will be like off days, and also do some housework. Do you think you're okay with it?
Yes, sir. No problem.
Do you think you can cooperate with the other 2 DH?
Yes, sir.
The 2 DH also from my same agency, and I think you should be able to cooperate with each other. Can you?
Yes, sir.
Can okay, I've got another family, got 6 person in the house. 4 children, the 2 children are already grown up, 22 years old, 17 years old. Your main job is to look after the twin, who is 5 years old twin. But this one has a big house with maybe I think 7 or 8 rooms, 7 bath, 2 living. It's a big house. Do you think you can handle this twin?
Yes, sir.
And also you might have to do some housework. The housework, of course, though it's a big house, you need not clean all the rooms because there are only 6 persons. Sir and mom is working. The 2 children, the grown-up children, are already going to school. Your main concentration is on the 2 child. I mean the 5 years old children, the twin. Can you?
Yes.
By the way, when you are working in Saudi, do you sleep with the child, the one that is 1 year old and 2 years old? Do you sleep
No.
with them? No. Now, can you sleep with the child, the one who has got one child? The family is a Chinese family. The one child with another 2 more domestic helper. Do you think you can sleep with the child?
No, sir, I can't.
You cannot sleep with the child.
No, sir.
What if they want you to sleep with the child? Can you try and sleep with the child?
No, sir. I have no experience with that, sir.
I see. So you cannot work for this family because they want you to sleep with the child. So you cannot work for this family, am I right? But you can work for the family with the 2 naughty children. Can you? Can you work for the family with the 2 naughty children? The one 2 years old and 4 years old?
No, yes, sir.
Huh? Can?
Yes, sir.
Can. Okay, is there any question you want to ask me?
None, sir.
Okay, now if they want you to work on your off days, do you think you can work on your off days?
Sir?
If they want you to work on your off days, you can have 1 off days in a week. But if they want you to work on your off days, but they will pay you, do you think you can work on your off days?
Yes. Yes.
You can. But if you are tired, you will have to take a day off. But you have to rest in the house. Are you okay? You're not allowed to go out. Are you okay with that?
Yes, sir, no problem.
And the phone, okay, you're allowed to bring the phone, but you're not allowed to use the phone during working hours. Can you agree with it?
Yes.
And after working hours, you can call back. And how many children do you have?
2, sir.
So you'll be allowed to call back with the children or your husband. What is the job of your husband?
Jeepney driver.
Oh, I see, a jeepney driver. And your province in Tugigarao.
Yes, sir.
And these 2 children, how old are they? Your 2 children?
21 years old and 12.
Oh, they're already grown up. So who will look after them when you come here?
My husband and my mother is with us in my house.
So your mother will look after your 2 children. So you are sure that you don't have any problem? Have you got the permission from your husband and your mother to come here to work?
Yes, sir.
Are you mentally prepared to come here to work?
Yes, sir.
Are you willing to sacrifice? Because you see, when you come here, you must actually sacrifice. You will be away from your home. You won't be able to see your children, but you can keep in touch with them through phone or through other media. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Will you get homesick or not?
No, sir.
Will you get homesick?
No, sir.
Are you addicted to the phone? Like playing games and must always hold the phone. Are you addicted to it?
No, sir.
So you know the phone you are not allowed to use during working hours. After working hours, you are allowed to use maybe for 20 or 25 minutes. But don't use it every day, not necessary. When you need to call back or you need to keep in touch with your family, then you actually use the phone. But don't need to use every day. And you cannot use it for hours. Like some of them, I see that they want to use 1-2 hours. I don't allow that. You use it for maybe the most 20 or 25 minutes. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Can you promise me that you will not abuse your phone?
Yes, sir.
If you abuse the phone, we have the right to confiscate your phone. Is that okay? Give me the other one. Any question you want to ask me?
No more, sir.
Any question more? Do you have any friends or relatives in Malaysia?
None, sir.
Can you promise me that when you come here, you will not just come here to look for friends? You have to concentrate on your job, focus on your job. Huh?
Yes,
Can you
sir.
can you promise me that?
Yes, sir.
You are not allowed to bring in friends or relatives to the house. Is that okay?
Yes, sir. No problem.
Your main concern is to come here to work.
Yes.
Do you know how to cook?
Filipino food.
Do you like cooking?
Yes, sir.
So does mom might want you to cook for the children and whatnot do you love children?
Sir?
Do you love children? Because
Yes.
now I'm interviewing you to look after children. You must love children to look after children. Do you love
Yes.
children? Now you must love children,
Yes,
You cannot beat the children. Okay?
Yes, sir.
If anything they are naughty or what, you can only report to the employer, to the sir or the mom. Even if they are naughty. Is that okay?
Yes, sir. No problem.
Okay, okay, I think that's all Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.